A dirty police gets caught by FBI promises an electrifying journey into the depths of corruption and betrayal within law enforcement. But amidst the shadows of deceit, what unfolds in this riveting tale? Will justice prevail as the FBI unravels the tangled web of dirty cops? Join us as we delve into the heart-pounding drama and uncover the shocking truth behind those who have sworn to protect and serve. A plane carrying duffel bags full of cocaine was dropped off at a suburban airport, American state of Illinois, with two sheriff's officers on duty to offer security. At a poker game when $100,000 was exchanged, a policeman was on standby to monitor the money and keep the riffraff at bay. Additionally, a drug dealer was informed that police cars bearing the titles sheriff and sheriff's polices can be hired out on a freelance basis to guard his deliveries. Stories of misbehaving law enforcement surfaced in court documents on Tuesday, coinciding with the unveiling by U.S. federal prosecutors of a series of complex sting operations directed at officers who were hired to act as hitmen in drug deals and other illicit activities. But it was the federal officials themselves who pulled off the most amazing act of pretending. The aircraft's pilots were undercover agents, not drug dealers, and just for show were the bettors who eagerly engaged in hand after hand of high-stakes poker. An agent was the drug broker who escorted the officers to the airport so they could retrieve the duffel bags. The narcotics dealer who crammed the bags into his Mercedes-Benz was also in agreement. Patrick J. Fitzgerald, the U.S. attorney, expressed his dismay at the large number of police enforcement personnel who had sold out their badge. Fitzgerald stated during a press conference that drug dealers ought to be afraid of the police, not turn to them for help. Authorities honored an unidentified FBI agent who opened up shop as a narcotics broker more than a year ago after moving into a Harvey business. Authorities claimed that when he quickly caught the notice of the police, the corruption increased. According to CBS affiliate WBBM-TV in Chicago, they said the agent was sent in undercover due to allegations of police corruption in southern Cook County over the previous few years. One such department is the Harvey Police Department, which has been the subject of multiple state police investigations in recent years. Several curiously unsolved homicides were the subject of those investigations, and one particularly well-known episode involved the unexplained disappearance of a gun that the police had been holding as evidence. According to officials, there is an ongoing investigation into claims of robbery, extortion, drug charges, and the distribution of weapons. 10 Cook County Sheriff's Jail officers, 4 Harvey police officers, and 1 Chicago police officer are among those facing charges. 14 of the 17 defendants were taken into custody or turned themselves in on Tuesday, and they were sent straight to U.S. Magistrate Judge Michael Mason. Warrants for the arrest of 2 sheriff's officers have been issued. They are now serving with Army National Guard troops in Afghanistan. Should the defendants be found guilty of conspiring to possess and distribute over 11 pounds of cocaine or 2.2 pounds of heroin, they may be sentenced to a minimum of 10 years in prison and a maximum of life in prison. $4 million would be the maximum fine. Tom Dart, the Cook County Sheriff, described the alleged actions as absolutely reprehensible. According to Dart, all of the accused have been placed on paid leave pending a hearing the following week. That step will then lead to a request for termination. For the first time, the first setback for the federal team handling one of the most high-profile cases in Michigan's history is seen on police body cam footage. A purported conspiracy to abduct Governor Gretchen Whitmer. Richard Trask, a former FBI agent, is expected to enter a plea tomorrow on allegations that he choked and abused his wife. However, Target 8 investigator Susan Samples found that the ex-agent had done more than simply violate his badge while not on duty. In the midst of what may have been the most politicized federal investigation in Michigan history, he also expressed his politics through hate speech on the internet. On July 18th at around 2 in the morning, Richard Trust's wife called 911 and informed Kalamazoo County deputies that she had not wanted to attend a swingers party at a hotel in the Kalamazoo region. Trask's wife said that he had bashed her head on the nightstand and grabbed her by the neck while they were fighting about the party. Once she was free, the FBI special agent drove off in her vehicle.
At the tone, please record your message. When you've finished recording, you may hang up or press 1 for more options.
Hey, Richard. It's Deputy Kid, Kalamazoo County Sheriff's Department. Just trying to talk to you. Looks like we have an incident at your house tonight. I'm trying to get your side of the story.
2 hours later in a shopping center parking lot.
Jeff, Richard, step up. What? Step up. All right. Turn. Stand your hands back. What is going on? What is going on?
There would be no comment from the special agent, whose approval 9 months prior had closed the criminal complaint filed by the government accusing 6 men of plotting to abduct the governor of Michigan. Have I fully described each of your rights to you? Richard, yes, it's Richard Trask. A man of honor who has dedicated many years of service to this community. He has dedicated his professional life to serving and defending this country. It turns out that Trask, who was present in court looking clean-shaven, had also been on social media a lot. Agent, I must speak with you over your Facebook posts, Agent Trask. Trask's Facebook account, where he uploaded memes making fun of COVID skeptics, was discovered by Target Aid. Judge, I came into your anti-Trump Facebook posts while reading Trask's toilet thoughts of the day. You can blank off if you still support our piece of blank precedent. I wish you burn in hell with your blank blank reality TV star as someone whose wife works in a hospital. According to Trask, his ego is going to kill a lot of people, and anyone who supports him is a dumb blank. Judge, this is what happens when you put an arrogant, narcissistic monster in charge of the government. He will not assist if people are not kind to him. The FBI was only beginning to look into reports that militia members were plotting to kidnap Michigan's Democratic governor when the post, dated March 28, 2020, was made. Why would you, during an investigation, post something like that? The case of the abduction scheme. Richard, nothing to say. This is not going to be the case for the lawyers representing the alleged abduction plotters, who are disputing Trask's credibility, as well as that of the other 2 key agents in the case, and attempting to establish an entrapment defense. The crime would not have been committed essentially in the absence of government backing or involvement of some kind. Michael Zwick, a former U.S. attorney, told Target. 8 Facebook posts cast doubt on his judgment, but analysts claim the posts do not break the law prohibiting federal employees from engaging in partisan political activity. Federal employees are free to voice their opinions as long as they are not actively running or managing a partisan campaign or raising money or votes. Facebook posts may provide issues for prosecutors, but entrapment defenses are difficult to establish, according to Zweibel. It's a challenging load. Entrapment cases are not always successful. Richard Trask will not be present at the federal trial following his felony assault arrest. He was let go by the FBI in September. In his felony assault case, Trask is scheduled to enter a plea in a Kalamazoo courtroom tomorrow. March is the current date of the federal trial for the suspected kidnapping conspiracy. In conclusion, Dirty Police Get Caught by FBI unveils a harrowing narrative of corruption and justice. Through intricate sting operations and courageous undercover work, the truth behind the betrayal of the badge is brought to light. From drug trafficking to domestic violence, no crime is too heinous for those sworn to uphold the law. Yet, amidst the darkness, there shines a beacon of hope as federal agents tirelessly pursue those who have forsaken their oath. This gripping tale serves as a stark reminder of the importance of integrity and accountability within law enforcement. Subscribe now to stay informed about more riveting exposes and investigations, where truth triumphs over deception and the fight for justice never ceases. Don't miss out on future revelations and the unraveling of even more gripping stories. Join us as we continue to uncover the untold truths that shape our world.